Hi, I'm glad you came by. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. We started off a lot of these conversations talking about how upsetting I find it that we're told to just kind of sit around and watch television all the time. And I'm not against television. I'm against it when it's being used to pacify people, to make us think that being at home we have nothing to do, that you're saving lives because you're just sheltering in place and therefore sit around and do nothing and everybody else will be fine. Well, they won't be fine because we're going to end up with a group of people who are extremely unhealthy and unhappy because of all of the nonsense and garbage that we've been putting into our head. Let me encourage you to do something revolutionary. Let me encourage you to do something that will stand up in the face of all of this idea of sitting around and vegetating. I want you to read a book. That's it. Read a book. Matter of fact, read a lot of books. If you take the time that you would spend sitting around watching television and instead turn that time, or at least a portion of that time, into just reading books, you will find that you will not only learn more and better educate yourself, but you will also feel better because it stimulates us. You see, reading is more than just getting a bunch of information coming in. And don't buy into this nonsense, well, I'm not a good reader. You know, there is no such thing as a good reader. A good reader is somebody who reads, period. Reading isn't a race. You don't sit and think, okay, I can't read a huge book in 20 seconds. You're not supposed to. You can take a War and Peace and spend the rest of your life reading it, and that's perfectly all right. Or you can read it in a week if you can read that fast, and that's all right. The importance of reading is to enjoy it, is to read at a pace that you enjoy, and to read what you enjoy. Not everybody likes fiction. Some people do. And then when you look at fiction, there's so many different, you've got historical fiction, you've got mysteries, you've got thrillers, you've got fantasy books, you've got so many different types. And some people like nonfiction. I'm a nonfiction reader. My wife loves fiction. She likes sci-fi fiction mostly. But I'm a big nonfiction reader. I try to read a couple of fiction books a year just to kind of keep me mixed up there. But I like nonfiction. But even in nonfiction, you got biographies, you've got how-to books, you've got all the different genres of things. I deal with the area of personal development, so most of the books I read deal with the areas of personal development because that's where I want to grow and learn. But there's so much that you can gain from reading a book. It's a revolutionary thing. Try it. You won't regret it. It's a great way to learn and grow and to really discover who you are. This is John Patrick Hickey. I want to encourage you to always be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world.